Good evening. President Bongbong Marcos has approved the proposed 6.352 trillion peso national budget for fiscal year 2025. According to the Presidential Communications Office, Marcos approved the 2025 National Expenditure Program during a cabinet meeting at the Malacanang Palace, where Budget Secretary Amena Pangandaman presented the proposed national budget for next year. The palace says Marcos's directives and policy guidance for the proposed national budget include prioritizing food security, social protection, healthcare, housing, disaster resilience, infrastructure, digital connectivity, and energization. Under the approved National Expenditure Program, the agencies getting the lion's share of government appropriations include education, public works, health, interior and local government, and defense. Other top priorities also include social welfare, agriculture, transportation, the judiciary, and justice. With Marcos's approval, the National Expenditure Program is set to be submitted to Congress to be deliberated by the Senate and the House of Representatives. The national budget for 2024 is at 5.768 trillion pesos. The Department of Education says it is looking forward to working with Senator Sonny Angara, who has been named as the next Education Secretary. Anggara will replace Vice President Sara Duterte, who resigned as DepEd chief on June 19. In a statement, DepEd welcomes Angara as its incoming secretary as the agency vows to work with the new leadership to improve the quality of basic education in the country. For Angara's colleagues in the Senate, his designation is well-deserved, believing him to be qualified for the post. Lawmakers from the majority and minority blocks of the House of Representatives also welcome Angara's designation and believe Angara will bring into the department his vast experience. Meanwhile, ACT Teachers Party List Representative Franz Castro is challenging Angara to address education problems, including listening to the demands of teachers and reviewing the K-12 program. Sabina Shoal in the West Philippine Sea saw the presence of 3 more Philippine Coast Guard ships, a move which was met with suspicion from Beijing, which repeatedly accused Manila of establishing a facility there. PCG spokesperson for the West Philippine Sea, Commodore J. Tariela, says 3 44-meter multi-role response vessels joined BRP Teresa Magbanua on Monday, July 2. BRP Teresa Magbanua has been deployed in the Sabina Shoal since April after suspected reclamation activities in the area. However, Chinese state tabloid Global Times claims that aside from transporting fresh water, fuel, and food, one of PCG's vessels has also attempted to deliver suspected building materials like cement to BRP Teresa Magbanua. Philippine Navy spokesperson for the West Philippine Sea, Rear Admiral Roy Vincent Trinidad, shrugs off the accusations of the Chinese state tabloid. According to Trinidad, the Philippines is free to do anything it wishes within its exclusive economic zone. In May, the Philippine Coast Guard reported that crushed corals were dumped in Sabina Shoal in a development that could be a prelude to the emergence of an artificial island there. Tariela suspected that it was China behind the reclamation activities. Sabina Shoal is located 75 nautical miles from the coast of mainland Palawan, well within the Philippines' exclusive economic zone. It also serves as the rendezvous point for Filipino vessels carrying out resupply missions to naval troops stationed at BRP Sierra Madre, grounded in nearby Ayungin Shoal. Senator Gatchalian is urging suspended Bantayan Mayor Alice Go to divulge details about the masterminds of Philippine offshore gaming operations. In a statement on Tuesday, July 2, Gatchalian says Go may reduce her culpability if she discloses crucial information about Pogo operations in Bantayan and Porac, Pampanga. According to Gatchalian, Go, whose real identity is said to be Chinese Guo Huaping, should speak up since she will face multiple charges after supposedly deceiving the public. The senator explains that the cases stemmed from her alleged involvement with a Pogo in her town and the supposed falsification of public records. Go has been on the hot seat after a Senate investigation revealed her alleged links to the Bamban Pogo, which was raided on March 13. Gatchalian earlier said Go is also linked to the Porac Pogo based on existing information. The Department of the Interior and local government moved to suspend Go, citing the local chief executive's reported link to a Pogo to which she gave a business permit. On May 31, the Office of the Ombudsman ordered Go and two other Bamban town officials to be preventively suspended without pay, while an investigation into their alleged wrongdoing is ongoing. Aside from the administrative raps at the Ombudsman, Go will also face human trafficking complaints filed by the Presidential Anti-Organized Crime Commission. For its part, the Office of the Solicitor General previously said it will file a quo warranto case against her after the National Bureau of Investigation said Go's fingerprint matched that of Go Huaping. Lawmakers are urging President Bongbong Marcos and his administration to state their stand on Philippine offshore gaming operators amid calls to ban these in the country due to the social costs. Senator Risa Hontiveros and Surigao del Norte 2nd District Representative Robert Ace Barber say the administration must break its silence about Pogos as investigations show that many Pogos are linked to human trafficking rings, kidnapping, prostitution, and even torture. According to Hontiveros, if Marcos can talk about the West Philippine Sea, he should speak even more about Pogos. Hontiveros highlights the social and political costs of Pogos, which she believes does not bring any benefit at all for the country. In a separate press briefing, Barbers echoes the same sentiments, saying the social costs of Pogos do not commensurate with revenues. In January 2023, Marcos said he was not rushing to ban Pogos despite suggestions by some groups, noting that the crackdown should be against illegal Pogos because legal operators pay taxes. However, on March 13, 2024, over 300 Filipinos and almost 500 foreigners were rescued from a legal Pogo in Bamban, Tarlac, which was raided for alleged involvement in human trafficking. On June 11, Makabayan Bloc lawmakers filed House Bill No. 10525, or the proposed Anti-Pogo Act of 2024, which seeks to revoke the licenses and ban future Pogos due to the social cost they bring. The Philippine National Police will study if former President Rodrigo Duterte may or may not be held liable for obstruction of justice after claiming he knows but won't tell the whereabouts of fugitive televangelist Apollo Quiboloy. PNP spokesperson Colonel Jean Fajardo says police are withholding their comment on the matter for now, pending their assessment of the context of Duterte's remarks. Fajardo points out that context is needed to see if what Duterte said was serious or a joke. Duterte previously advised his close friend and spiritual advisor Quiboloy to come out and answer the allegations against him before the court. However, Duterte on Sunday, June 30, told reporters in an ambush interview in Tacloban City that he knew where Quiboloy was but it was a secret. On June 10, PNP operatives stormed the compounds of the Quiboloy-founded Kingdom of Jesus Christ in Davao del Sur to serve warrants of arrest against the sect leader and his subordinates. But authorities failed to find Quiboloy and his men. Quiboloy and his subordinates are facing charges for violation of Republic Act 7610 or the Anti-Child Abuse Law, specifically the provision on sexual abuse of minors and maltreatment. On April 11, a Pasig City court also issued an arrest warrant against the self-proclaimed appointed son of God for qualified human trafficking, a non-bailable offense. Apart from these cases, the Senate Panel on Women also issued an arrest order for Quiboloy. These are the stories you need to know today. I'm Neil Mercado. Follow INQUIRER.net on Facebook, X, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and Reddit. For more stories, visit INQUIRER.net. Good evening.